Hello everybody, welcome back to another video of F122 My Team Career Mode for part number 8 for the Azerbaijan or Baku GP. As you saw in the last video, go check it out if you can. It was at the Monaco GP. Probably one of my worst weekends out of all the seasons, to be fair, or out of all the races so far. I don't know, it just seemed very stressful. But see, right now we're finally putting in new engine components because we forgot to do that in the last episode of Monaco. But honestly, it wouldn't really matter because we were also struggling a lot in Monaco as well. Going through some other little things about development and stuff. We actually can't do a rear downforce upgrade because it actually won't go on time for, well, I think it's department capacity reached up. That's what I sincerely think. We could do turbo, but department capacity, so you really can't do any upgrades this weekend. Now, we do have the big upgrade package. We do have a big upgrade package that is going to be coming on in later episodes because of all the upgrades that we've been putting on, and I think we can get a big upgrade package in here. Let's go for the personal department event.
Requested your input on this one.
So as you can see, there's a thing about Oscar Piastri. Honestly, 750 resource points. It's a steal. We're gonna lose 40k.
Thanks
It's not 50k, but honestly, personally, in my opinion, kind of a steal. More resource points,
Okay,
more development.
new parts come through the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
As you can see right there, we had the roll dampers come on. That was for tire wear actually, so it's a big upgrade coming up for tire wear. So now we can do a weight update. I think we're gonna do weight redistribution. The engine cover, that's gonna be big. This car is super heavy, and I think we're gonna do an engine upgrade. Now that's what I was talking about, the big upgrade package. I want to get an upgrade package for Silverstone ready. Silverstone's gonna be a power circuit, but honestly, if we get these upgrades in, we got ICE coming on as well. If we get these upgrade ins, it's actually gonna be really helpful for us. And personally, in my opinion, big upgrade package coming on to Silverstone gives us maybe a chance at points. We have yet to score points yet this season, which is unfortunate, but honestly, that's when it comes to racing. As you see, we have a pretty hot lap feature. We do the rival duel because I think there's average speed zone, but personally, in my opinion, I'm not a big fan of autocross. But this one actually was really fun. You could basically race just a random person. As you can see, our first attempt, it didn't go so great. As you can see, as getting up right here, as you can see, we get right, almost in the wall. As we ride the wall, we just killed Tremblay there. These pretty hot lap features, they're fun, but I think I was going for camera. Yeah, I think I updated the camera settings. But they're fun, but at the same time, yeah, some of them are like not fun. You have like the ones that are like, okay, yeah, this is chill, but this one's really cool. So we get the first one done. We have to win 3 to get the versus points, but I think honestly this one is doable. I get the sense that this one is made doable, mainly because it doesn't seem hard compared to the other ones. As this time we're not lined up side by side, so the next run he'll actually be behind him, but we can't get a good start. That's what we're struggling on right now to get this. Oh, actually, no, we got a good start, but you know, he's able to pull a better gap. But we take first at the moment for right now, as we're up above, and we're probably gonna. I think we're gonna get him here. But no, this Pirelli hot lap feature is really fun. I probably should have speed this up a little bit because it's kind of taking forever. But honestly, he's actually gonna go around the outside, but no, we block him off, and we're gonna get this win. 100% we're gonna get this one. I mean, I don't see him facing on here. Sorry for talking a little bit quieter. It is like really late at night when I'm recording this, and this is gonna be going up. This is actually gonna go up tonight. And sorry for the lack of uploads. I've been super busy lately. This video was originally supposed to come out Saturday, but I will not lie, I've been busy with work, my actual real life job, and I had to work a double shift, so I could not get this video out. But it's okay because we're back home and we're not working a double today, so we're out of work, so I can get this video in. Might as well. I have probably a video coming out tomorrow. I may have 2 videos coming out tomorrow. I'm not really sure though. I could be wrong. But you see, now we're going for our second run here. This time we're actually losing a little bit of time to Tremblay. He's kind of pulling away a little bit, but we hit the wall there. And now we're gonna try to get in a slipstream. But we're in equal cars, so it's gonna be very difficult. If we get in the slipstream of Tremblay, can we see if we can try to make a move here? As we get up to 6th gear, can we get Tremblay? It's gonna be side by side across the line. No, we do not get 10. That is unfortunate. Silver medal though. Honestly, it's better than autocross. I mean, at least we passed this one. To be fair, out of all the other ones, autocross was probably the worst. That's my opinion. But yeah, here we are in FP1. Actually, this was actually funny. So, the barrier actually broke, and look what happened. So, I know I'm like getting distracted, but this was just great. I won't lie, I was using fast flashbacks. Look at this. I was low-key actually having so much fun because I actually wanted to see what the other drivers, like what happened to the other drivers, and my car just goes flying. EA, please fix this, because at the same time it's not right. But yeah. So here's Lewis Hamilton. I think Hamilton actually wasn't really funny, but it was still a big hit. Obviously that barrier is updated as well, and I thought the Alpha actually hit the barrier. Actually he didn't. I thought he did, but here's us around going down this. We're out of the world. Oh my god, this is great. We don't even go like flying in the air. We just go under the ground. Basically broke the game. Oh, this one was great. So this is actually during a qualifying simulation. This is Max Verstappen. He's gonna come around here. Look what happened to Max. Dude just went flying. Look at this dude. This dude, man. This is great. I know it's getting distracting, but look at how much airtime he gained. Oh my god. Honestly, this is great. Another view. He just goes flying. Alright, back to the main action. Here we are actually done after FP1. We go P19 on a medium run. Everyone kind of DNFing for some odd reason. I think it was from the barrier, because actually a lot of people actually didn't come out, but from that barrier glitch a lot of drivers were crashing. But also other in FP2, other drivers were actually crashing and just hitting the wall. Honestly, I didn't really have to show the clips because honestly it was really that important to me. But honestly, to be fair, practice 2 went really well. And by the way, Baku is one of my best tracks. It's always just been a good track to me, even though it is a street circuit. Myself, I'm not a street circuit expert, but street circuits, Baku kind of fits my driving style. But yeah, but there's all the developments coming on. Let's see what this car can do. Let's go into qualifying. Let's go qualify last, because the AIs are stupid with their simulated glitches time. Thank you. Qualifying here for the Azerbaijan GP, or aka the Baku GP. Well done, Baku. So here we are, going out for our first run. Honestly, the car, like I said in qualifying, it felt nice, but the problem is, like I said earlier, it's the AI. I feel like they have simulated glitches on. To go down to turn 1, they actually adjusted that turn 1 a little bit. As I could tell, it's actually a little bit, like you see, like, because more, it was like more wider, now it's like more skinny, just like real life. But we actually smacked the outside wall. We actually do have a worn engine component. It's the, I think it was one of the other, I think we put an old engine power unit, so we forgot to change the engine again. But Honestly, I was already confident I'm going to qualify last because that's just how I am. I'm just very stubborn. And I guess I'm good at guessing, so like, I kind of immediately already knew we were going to qualify last, but I could be wrong here. We go down across the line here as we're going to put in, I believe, a 143. Yeah, we put in a 143.3. That's actually split us last behind Oscar Piastri, so getting outshone by our teammate again in qualifying. As we go up for a third or a final run and cold tires, we run out wide with the cold sauce. And personally, in my opinion, that's not great. But during this lap, we were trying to find a gap, and Tsunoda was kind of up me butt. And we're P20, so we're dead last. But honestly, this run could probably be better than the others. We didn't do a second run. Well, we didn't do like 3 runs. We only did this one and then this last one. But going at, we're trying to actually, but Tsunoda's actually up our butt, which I don't like. But we're improving. But yeah, Mark, thanks for letting me know. We go down to turn 2 is actually we bottle under pressure here. And we go straight up. We pull a Sebastian Vettel. But so it's P22 on the grid, or no, P21 actually. George Russell didn't qualify. Well, that's awesome. Oscar getting P17. Good for him. Let's get on to the race, shall we?
Good afternoon and welcome from Baku. This was the arena, if you think back to 2017, of one of the most eventful races of modern history, with controversy behind the safety car, last-second overtakes, and a historic podium for Williams and for Lance Stroll. Let's find out what lies in store for us this year. It's time for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. The Baku city circuit measures roughly 6 kilometers, and it's made up of 20 corners and 2 DRS zones. The circuit winds around the narrow city, through the old town, and even brushes against the city's medieval walls. However, as beautiful as the setting is, this track is also a ferocious technical challenge, where the smallest of mistakes could lead to a catastrophic consequence for any one of our drivers. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and a very happy Carlos Sainz will start second. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Hamilton, Sergio Perez, and Norris, Bottas, Magnussen, Fernando Alonso, and Mick Schumacher, Gasly, Ocon, Yuki Tsunoda and Joe, Vettel, Albon, Daniel Ricciardo and Lance Stroll, Latifi, Oscar Piastri. The owner driver, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? Now I wonder, Anthony Davidson, might we be in for some early pit stops today from the midfield teams? Trying to put a bit of pressure on or disrupt things for the leaders?
If you're in the middle of the pack, you know, you got your own race to run, I don't think they're going to be thinking about causing trouble up front. However, closer to the head of the pack, don't be surprised to see some split strategies. If you're running second and third, for example, bringing one car in for an undercut while leaving the other one out there longer can put a lot of pressure on the leader and maybe force them into an error.
We are on the grid for Baku. Well, no, Baku. Once again, we're gonna go for a one-stop strategy. We actually took an engine penalty, so basically we just put in a new power unit. Well, I think old power unit components. I think it was PU3, so 22 place grid penalty. But here we are getting ready here for the 5 red lights here in Baku, and it's lights out. We're underway here in the Baku GP. Got a good start. Overtake a little bit as we actually find out a new start procedure actually, where I actually don't dump the overtake actually from the start. I started going to 90 kilometers an hour and then dumping overtake, but it didn't work this one. Here we go down the inside of Oscar Piastri, down the inside of George Russell, and we're gonna make a move on Ricardo. We're trying to get this move down here, but McLaren has so much straight line speed. We're gonna try to dump overtake now. trying to get past Ricardo here as we're going to try to go around the outside of the McLaren. Of the McLaren driver. We actually do go around the outside. We actually have a yellow flag. And I don't know who that is actually. There's someone from behind. And that's actually Oscar Piastri. We get past Vettel. Okay. We got past. Safety car is out. Ricardo coming into the pits. This is actually what happened to Oscar. Yeah, he just got unlucky. Hit the back of Russell there. That is not good for my man, unfortunately. But safety car is coming in this lap, as you can tell. And the editing is a little bit off. I did edit this like late at night as well, so I couldn't have more views of the crash of basically what happened. But here we go, overtake now, dumping. We're actually going to get past the Williams of Alex Albon here. We're going to get the move down. We're going to try to send it down the... Oh, we actually hit Lance Stroll there. But we don't actually send it. We're just going to stay ahead. Stroll actually has a 5-second... Oh, understeer there. Not understeer, oversteer. As we're going to get past Stroll here. Stroll's actually got a 5-second penalty. So, that's not good for the Aston Martin driver. Is actually 3 wide going down into turn 3. Ricardo down the inside. We're in the middle. As actually Ricardo actually hits the back of us. Or not the back of us, actually wheels. So a little bit of contact there. As now we're behind Yuki Tsunoda here, trying to make a move bounce here to actually get a challenge complete. But I tell you, this car was really nice. It felt really, really nice to drive. We go down to the That was Lance Stroll there, as we got strolled. I just dropped my controller. And now we have floor damage. Thanks, Lance. That was wholesome of you, my guy. Oh, for God's sake. Well, that basically ruins our race before it even started. Floor damage, side pods, cooling issues, great. And we also broke the front wing while we're at it too. We got strolled. As the bad luck continues. It's been happening since Australia. And Imola we got caught up in an incident. Miami, our engine blew up. And Spain we crashed out, Monaco we crashed out, and now we got floor damage. Wholesome. Safety car's coming in this lap here, so we're gonna go back underway here for lap 6. We actually haven't done like a full racing lap yet, so it's actually our full racing lap, hopefully. We're gonna make a move on the Mercedes driver, George Russell. We go down the inside on Daniel Ricciardo here, so we're gonna get the move done, but the McLaren driver is gonna stay on the outside. George Russell as well. Stay around there. Sergio Perez, he's actually back here on soft tires. Now we're in the middle, trying to avoid this. As Perez gets in the middle, he makes actually contact to our front wing there. And now we're gonna back out of it. The floor damage, the floor damage is so high. I know we're on soft, so we're actually gonna stay up with the medium runners, but these soft tires, like, they really came alive. But also, even with the floor damage, the car did not feel nice. It just felt like a tractor, as I struggled a lot in the low speed corners, and that's where I've been struggling all year. It's the low speed corners. I cannot get the good exit. I'll get like wheel spin, or I'll like actually spin out sometimes. Now I feel like it's only in this car, because actually when I tried the because I did just a Grand Prix race one day, and actually didn't spin, but to be fair, I was in the Red Bull, so I'm not really sure. But that's actually Nicholas Latifi, I believe, as I think he's got an engine issue here. He's fighting with Sebastian Vettel, and yeah, that is an engine blowout for the Canadian, as George Russell now goes down the inside on Sebastian Vettel. Vettel's going to stay around the outside. Vettel's going to get this move down here, but Russell's going to fight him back. Russell down the inside, Vettel around the outside. But now it's Sergio Perez now. He's going to get into this mix. It's going to be 3 wide, going down into turn 3. Can he get this move done around the outside? Yes, he can. Or no, he cannot actually. George Russell just stays ahead. And we're on the back of Sebastian Vettel. So we kind of have a little bit pacey though, even though we're on softs. So we're staying up with these guys, but we're also struggling with temperature as well with the engine. Here's Ricardo. He's actually coming into the pits. As he actually gained a lot of positions there in the McLaren. But Ricardo into the pits. Yeah, he is yet to score a point yet this season. So that's not good. As now we get called in for a pit window here on lap 11 for the hard tires. As Sebastian Vettel now, we're just following him. We get DRS on him once again down the straight, but we cannot make the move done. He's just too quick down the straight. I feel like the AI like severely overpowered on the straight, but honestly it could be down to poor setup. It's probably down to poor setup, to be fair. Okay, I thought it was like an engine, like we have a terminal issue. Actually, no, it's not. To be fair with you, as we go into the pits now for the hard tires, which personally, in my defense, the hard tires are probably the hardest to warm up, in my opinion. Oh my god, it's just so annoying with the cool tires. I feel like the hards are the worst, in my opinion. The softs are a little bit easier, but honestly, cold tires, I like the challenge. But 4 seconds behind Sergio Perez, not what you want to see. But honestly, now we're 9 seconds behind Vettel, so our outlap was not very good. And as you can see here, as Ricardo's actually chasing us, he's actually on softs again. So yeah, at this point, we're just losing time, honestly. I was thinking about retiring the car, but to be fair, we retired out of the past 5... Well, we didn't retire anymore, but we retired in the past, like, 3 races. I kind of really wanted to finish this race, even though I know with the engine, it's going to get worn out, but honestly, I'd just rather finish the race. Honestly, just that we know that the car is a little bit pacey, but to be fair, we weren't really gaining too much time. We were just losing time to Ricardo there. He's actually gaining, I think, a second a lap on that soft. To be fair, we're on hards, so kind of a little bit of a disadvantage, but he's now 1.9 actually coming into that first sector. But take a look, that's actually Max Verstappen chasing Carlos Sainz. I was actually looking through the midfield here. The Alphas and the Haas's and the Alpines, they're actually going at it for a while. Specifically Bottas, he was just chasing Norris, and he was trying to get that move done. As Lando Norris actually having a great season in my team. Compared to him, he's actually faster than Ricardo, so I feel like they're doing a little bit of my boy Daniel dirty, but honestly, Daniel's not really met expectations with McLaren. But we're not going to fight this. We're just going to let Ricardo go. He's clearly so much quicker than us. Go on, Danny boy. Go, my son. Yeah, honestly, he's better off going. That's actually Sergio Perez now. He pitted for another set of mediums because his strategy is all left up, but we let him go here. We got a bad exit actually out of that corner, so on lap 19 of this race, so we let Sergio go, and to be fair, there's really no point of fighting anybody else. Really coming. Ricardo actually came back into the pits again for another pair of medium tires. To be fair, I don't know what this AI strategy is. I don't know why they do 4 stops. Well, I know why he did it, because he got damaged on the first lap, but I don't really understand, like, why wouldn't you just go on to the hards and just finish like that? But it's the AI, so I don't really control it. But actually, we're actually just dumping overtake. We're actually trying to just troll the car. I think we actually go down the inside. I think we just got bored, so we try to defend Daniel. As we're gonna go, we're gonna force him around the outside, but he's actually gonna back out of the outside here, as we're now up in the P18, trying not to get P19 jokingly, but it's actually Daniel. We actually gained a lot. We actually put away, but actually look how much wheel spin we actually got there. As we're going through this little sector, as going through this corner, we just got a little bit of wheel spin, had to overcorrect, and we're basically struggling at that point. So you could tell that our tires they were falling off, big time. The tire wear is so big around here. But we're gaining another move. We're going to try to defend from Ricardo again because we're bored. We want to have some defending here. And we're going to force the McLaren driver around the outside, go down to 3rd gear, and we're going to stay ahead of Daniel. But the question is, can we keep this? How long can we keep this going? As we don't really get the best of exits, as going down to 5th. We actually don't have overtake here. We're gonna go round. We're gonna stick down the inside, but Daniel's gonna have so much speed, and I think at this point we're just gonna let him go. We're gonna let him keep it. We're gonna try to defend coming back, but we actually can't, as we actually smack the wall there. But that's Charles Leclerc actually winning the race. So Leclerc, after DNFing from Spain, wins Monaco, wins Baku, so wins at another street circuit. But we actually do finish this race. It's going to be P19 for us. Car felt great until we got floor damage, so honestly I think we could have fought for the lower midfield, but I said that last episode I feel like, so honestly we did not have met expectations for us, but we actually got front wing damage on the last lap. I didn't show, we just basically just smacked the outside wall, but P19, GG.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé. Great effort there from Ferrari to take the victory today. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top once again. A sublime race today, and a stunning win for Ferrari.
There he is, Mr. Charles Leclerc, actually recording this. He actually won in Austria, I believe, as well. I actually haven't seen the race yet because I basically was busy all day doing other things. So I believe he won in Austria. I'm going to actually watch that race after. And congratulations to the Ferrari. Max, I believe he got P2. Probably wrong on that. But good race for Ferrari. Title comeback starts now for Leclerc. Oh god. Title comeback will start for Leclerc if he actually can gain, because I believe Max Verstappen actually leads the championship going into this race.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Well, not the result our points leader would have wanted, but it certainly makes things interesting going forward. Well, after
so Leclerc actually got the fastest lap as well, so he actually got 26 points.
There's a few contenders, but George Russell definitely stood out.
P19 for us.
A really solid drive from him
not
today,
bad,
and one I'm sure the fans
to be
enjoyed.
fair, but it was last of the runners, and honestly, it was the best that we could have done. So Max actually leads the championship as well. We sit P22, still last in the standings in both. So not good, but Max leads the championship going into Canada, which and against another street circuit. So 3 street circuits in a row. I guess, I mean, people are like, oh, Canada's not really a street circuit, but they use it as public road, so technically it is a street circuit, but it's basically just a street circuit monstrosity. We actually get beaten pretty bad in this rivalry. We stood no chance against Seb. Poor Seb. Or not poor Seb, poor me. We didn't stand a chance to get him. I mean, he was just so much quicker. That smart so quick. But thank you guys for watching this episode of My Team Career Mode. I will see you guys tomorrow for the Canadian GP. And sorry for getting this video out late. I really apologize. But have a good rest of your day, folks. Bye bye.